One last laugh, screwing up tiny eyes that would only ever have seen turmoil. One last hug from a brother who would drown alongside him. And one last pose, clutching hands with a father who held him until the very end, but could not save him. This is that father now. A man completely broken. You can hear it in his cry. The tiny lifeless body washed up on a Turkish beach was his son. Not the first child in this situation, and unlikely to be the last. But 3-year-old Aylan Kurdi has become a heartbreaking symbol of a crisis.
بعدين حملنا حالنا ومشينا بهالبحر مدة 4 دقايق 5 دقايق.
We went into the sea for 4 minutes, and then the captain saw the waves are so high, so he steered the boat, and we were hit immediately. He panicked and dived into the sea and fled. I took over and started steering. The waves were so high, and the boat flipped. I took my wife and my kids in my arms, and I realized they were all dead.
The family are Kurdish Syrians originally from Kobani, a town that's now held by the Islamic State militant group, despite international airstrikes led by the US. For a time, Abdullah Kurdi worked in Damascus as a barber. With the outbreak of war, he fled with his wife Rihanna and sons 5-year-old Ghalib and 3-year-old Aylan. They were living in Turkey but had hopes of making it to Europe. Several times they tried and failed to take a boat to Greece. This time the father paid 4,000 euros to a smuggler, an attempt to secure a better life. Today he was at the morgue to identify the dead.
Now all I want to do is sit next to the grave of my wife and children.
Abdullah had hoped to take them to Canada, where his sister lives. She'd been trying to sponsor their visas, but was rejected by the Canadian government. Last night, she saw pictures of her nephew lying dead on a beach.
His wife told me on the phone a week ago, "I'm so scared of the water. I don't know how to swim. If something happened, how about let Abdullah go? I don't want to go." But I guess they decide they want to do it all together. Those 2 kids, they didn't see a good life at all.
Barely begun lives ended in the most horrific way. They escaped death in Syria, only to meet it trying to get to European shores. An image of a child that's shocked the world, but can it stop others suffering the same fate?